Boy, Coach Call. Mr. 58 is the new 28. Happy holidays. It's Christmas at about 12:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's in Hampton, Virginia. Your boy just came back from 5.45 mile jog on Christmas morning after my workout. So y'all know how I get down. I don't be playing. I don't be playing. Even on holidays. I work out on my birthday. I work out on anybody else's birthday. So with that being the case, yo, you only got one life. You got to live it to the best of your abilities. So if you got 20 minutes, go for a walk. Get that after dinner work. Because after you finish eating, you got to smush that food down. You feel what I'm saying? So go for a walk. Don't let nothing get in the way of your walk and your exercise. Because remember, you only got one life, so this is your life to live. Don't let anybody talk you into doing something that you know you ain't supposed to do. It's a lot of cake and ice cream going to be eaten today. It's a lot of ham hocks and turkey breasts and chicken legs. And for the vegan folk, it's a whole lot of vegetables, and that's a whole lot of carbs. So make sure you go for a walk when it's over. Don't be afraid to go out that front door. Go out that front door. If it don't take but 15 minutes, do a fast 15 minutes. Just do something. I got up, came downstairs, went through a whole calisthenic routine. I said I want to lift no weights today. I just did calisthenics. I did everything. Push-ups, pull-ups, chin-ups, dips, a plank, and then I did my crunches. Then I did my squats. Then I went out the door, 5.45 miles. So, we got to get it in, yo. It's an ongoing thing. This ain't a one-day thing. It's an on-day thing. So every day is the day. So I appreciate y'all being around the world. I appreciate y'all doing what you're doing. I appreciate y'all. So if y'all having a Merry Christmas, keep pushing it. If you got a second, log in and see what your boy talking about. I'm going to be up here for a minute. But, man, it's one of those days. It's one of those times. I take them walks, man. Them walks are mental health for me. People ask me all the time, how do I go out the front door and take them long walks like that? It's mental health. It's mental health when I'm walking. It's mental health when I'm running. That's how you forget about everything. That's how you put things to the side. That's how you get a better perspective. Somebody can say something stupid to you. Go for a walk. Go for a run. You won't be thinking about it when you're outside. You know what I'm saying? You'll be out there and you'll be doing your thing. So, and when you get tired, you can't focus on no crap. I like to get tired, so I don't focus on nobody else's crap. Yeah, but people ask me what I get for Christmas this year. A lot of stuff to make the business pop off. I got another camera stand, one of them joints to move automatic, rotate with you when you move around. Because I don't have nobody holding the camera from me. Because when I'm doing these videos, I'm usually by myself. And then one of my sons gave me some weights. I had the biggest dumbbells I have in my house are 50s. Now he gave me some 60s. Yeah. Somebody say you need a haircut. Hey, look, what you gonna cut? My eyebrows? Hey, look, I appreciate it, though. Mike Sanchez, I appreciate you being up here, dog. Yeah, you must be seeing a different version of me. Because I just got out the mirror. And I ain't got no hair on my face and no hair on my head. So we gonna rock with that. But I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all y'all logging in and checking your boy out. Happy holidays to everybody. Yeah. So with that being said, y'all got any plans for the day? Tell me about them. Y'all do any training today? Tell me about it. Y'all gonna do any training tonight? Tell me about it. What y'all gonna be eating today? Tell me about it. I tell y'all what I'm gonna be eating. This the second day I'm actually eating real food. From last Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I was on a liquid diet where I was just drinking protein, drinking water, drinking vegan hot chocolate. That was it, bruh. That was it. That was what I was doing Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And yesterday was Wednesday. When I had yesterday, I buy a 10-inch flatbread vegan pizza with the crust is made with cauliflower. So I cut it in half. So that's essentially a personal pan pizza, vegan style. So I had a half a pizza and some white corn, yellow corn, asparagus, and carrots. And then I had an orange. And that was what I had for dinner yesterday. And that's the same thing I'm going to have today because I bought 2 of everything. Because I knew the store wasn't going to be open today. Can I share with y'all my New Year's resolution? To go harder than I went in 25. Every year it's the same thing. I'm gonna do better than I did this year, next year. I'm gonna start off pushing. I mean, 5 miles was my minimum every day this year. It's gonna be 6 miles minimum every day in 2026. I don't know why. It's just that I want to do a little something different. I want to add to what I got. And you ain't gonna get nowhere if you ain't pushing. You can't keep pushing and expecting something different to happen. The same thing gonna keep happening. So however strong I am, I'm gonna keep being that strong, right? So I'm gonna push a little bit. 2026 will be the year that I make a big difference. Plus, it's the last year I want to own all this crap. I got a whole lot of stuff in my house that I don't need, that I should have never bought from the beginning. And in 2026, I'm gonna start eliminating stuff. I want to go down to a minimalist lifestyle. Coach Motivation and Chat Family. My plans is to take advantage of being with family and telling my people how much I love them because nothing is promised. Hey, look, I got a lot of people, bro, that ain't here today. Some of them left yesterday. You know what I'm saying? When I mean they ain't living. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. You gotta take care of that. You gotta let people do your thing. You say Beavis say, where that fried chicken at? I'm vegan. I don't eat no chicken, bro. I don't eat nothing I could pet. Nothing that was alive but a plant. That's it. But I don't talk about nobody else. Y'all eat what y'all want. Y'all eat what make you happy. With me, I don't eat no meat. Who's a random person from your past you will never forget? Man, a guy named DC. A guy that went to high school with me named DC. We was running buddies. And we went everywhere together. We did everything together, but he ended up going to jail. And man, he fell off. I don't know where he at now. But he was one of them guys, bro. He's one of them guys that you all want to talk about. Any KFC buckets? Nah, we don't do no chicken. My wife do chicken, but I don't. And she make hers. What that watermelon? Oh, I don't have it today, man. Watermelon out of season, man. It's the winter. That watermelon ain't gonna be sweet like it is during the summer. So what I do is I eat apple, orange, banana, and grapes. I leave the watermelon and the cantaloupe alone during the winter. It don't be good. Merry Christmas to y'all too, man. Some mahi-mahi, some Chilean, sea bass, Swiss chard, and some cauliflower rice with mushrooms, scallions, and a little ginger with garlic and spinach. Oh, man, you about to have a feast. You about to have a feast like Thanksgiving. Hey, look, man, all that food you going to eat, hey, look, when it go down, go for a walk, dog. You know, that's how you keep it from materializing inside your body. You go for a walk and start burning some of them calories. Thanks for sharing your story about your friend. Also, props for pushing your veganism. Stay blessed, man. Hey, look, man, appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it. Do you fart? Do you have a butt? Do you eat food? If you drink water, you're going to poop. Water make you go to the bathroom faster than anything else. People just don't drink enough water to find that out. But yeah, man, if you got a butt, you poop. Yeah, that's what it do, bro. Where that Kool-Aid at? Hey, man, I don't mess with no Kool-Aid, bro. That's too much sugar. Man, I'm so low on sugar, bro. I don't even kiss people. I'm so low on sugar, I don't even kiss people. That's what my mama used to say. Give me some sugar, boy. How much weight can a man reduce in a month with a complete nutrition gym? They say it's safe to lose 2 pounds a week. So that's 8 pounds. You might be able to pull 10 off. Nobody do what I do. Please don't do what I do. What I did, I thought I was going to kill myself. I think that was the whole plan. When I started getting in shape, I was thinking I was going to kill myself. When I walk, man, you want me to tell you something funny? When I'm walking through the park and they talk about bears and stuff in the park, I kind of be hoping the bear run out and jump on me. I ain't going to fight him. I just don't want to die a natural way. I want to die where I can tell somebody I died a crazy way. You know what I'm saying? I want a plane to fall out the air and land on top of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to die from none of this stupid stuff, man. I ain't going to be out here playing with guns. I ain't gonna be doing none of that, using drugs. I want a deer, a raccoon, somebody to bite me with rabies, and I ain't even gonna say nothing about it. I'm just gonna start withering. I'm gonna withering down to nothing. Hey, man, I'm crazy, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna be like a warrior, like a samurai warrior. I got a samurai sword. I think when I die, I might just hold it and just fall on it, man. Hey, look, I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. Hey, look, something wrong with your boy. Look, I don't know what I be thinking sometime, man, but I be thinking some crazy stuff, dog. Maybe it's because of the life I live. Maybe I think I deserve some of the negative stuff too, just like some of the positive stuff. You deserve some of that too. People don't understand, man. You put your whole life in, and you just want to be around positive people. My mama told me a long time ago, association, assimilation. You hang around crazy people, you're going to be crazy. You hang around drug dealers, you're going to be drug dealing. You hang around drug users, you go, man, hit this, man, hit it just one time, dog. Just hit it one time. Before you know it, you're doing that. So if you hang around people like me, then you're going to work out all the time. You're going to be in the best shape of your life, and you're going to drink this water. Look how much. I got a little less than a half a gallon left, and this was a whole gallon of water, player. That was a whole gallon of water this morning. That's why I had to stop at the bathroom in the middle of my run. I run to a place where it's a park, and the park got a bathroom. Do you have a resemblance to Eric Dickerson? Anyone told you that? Man, they tell me I look like everybody, dog. I ain't lying. If I had a beard, they say I look like R. Kelly. They say I look like Michael Jordan. They say I look like Ocho Cinco, my dog. They say I look like Snoop Dogg. Hey, man. They say DMX is in the house. Hey, I be having fun with my life, man. Hey, look, I look like anybody. But somebody should say, man, you look like Coach Carl. You like Coach Carl, baby. Grapes are available year-round. Apple and citrus fruits. Yeah, I know. I love it. Apples, I like the yellow apples, man, because they're not too sweet. They sweet enough to make the job done, but they're not too sweet. And them oranges, man, them oranges hit right. But I like bananas too, bro, but I also don't eat one every day. Bananas got 14 grams of sugar, man. That's a lot of sugar for one thing. And that junk go right in and come right out. So I need something with a little bit more substance to it. I don't need a piece of bread if I'm going to do that. Merry Christmas. What up, G? Sam 14590. What it do, homie? Coach, who is your all-time favorite WWE wrestler? Probably Hulk Hogan. I like Hulk Hogan, man. I like, let me see. What's the other guy's name? Ric Flair from back in the day, man. You know I like The Rock and John Cena. They're my dudes right there, man. But, man, Hulk Hogan, he was always funny, man. I mean, I liked him, man. But hey, look, man, I don't watch that much wrestling, but I watched enough to know what was up. Stone Cold was funky, fresh in the flesh. I watch Stone Cold now, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't watch him in wrestling, but he got a car collection. You know, I'm into cars. He got a car collection. He got a garage he built and got a whole car collection in that joint. That joint was funky, man. I mean, for real, for real. I grew up on old school cars, man. I own so many cars. It's probably why I don't care about owning a car now. It's a lot of stuff, man. When you get older, people ask me what's the difference between being younger and older. When you get older, you stop caring about a lot of stuff you cared about when you was younger. Like, people care about what people call them. They care about bad names. They care about when they call you ugly. It don't matter. You made it this far, bro. You could be ugly and still survive. You could be ugly and still make money and still have fun with your life. And people like, you know, they talk about cars. I used to have every car in the book, man. I had Mustangs, Dodge Chargers, Camaros, Dusters. Man, I had Cadillacs. I had everything. Coach, why Americans have most obese people? Because they eat all the time? Because they sell everything in the store and we eat it because we think we're supposed to? Hey, look, you go to places like Germany. Germany is one of the places I do research on, right? Germany is not made, they don't make their sodas, they don't sell the sodas the way we do. They don't make them the way we do. The sodas that we make in the United States, they don't sell in Germany. The French fries, the way we make them at McDonald's, the McDonald's in Germany is prohibited from using certain oils to make their French fries. We in America, we don't care. We want the public, we want the right to say anything with, you know, the freedom of speech. We want that, and we want the freedom of food. And that's what it is. The freedom of food. They want to eat everything. They will eat every single thing that somebody will make. Somebody will make you something and they would experiment and put a little dirt in it and be like, yeah, I put a little dirt in it, dog. And then people, we would still try it. And I don't know why, but we would still try it. That's why. How you think all the drugs happen in America? They take a drug and they mix it with a drug. Man, if you put a little fentanyl in this marijuana, you could be methamphetamine. You know what I'm saying? And they smoke it. They be like, I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna try it. They try anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. We obsessed with pushing the limit, and I ain't about to push the limit, bro. Hey, look, I'm gonna live this little humble life the way I live it. If I fall out from it, I'm gonna fall out from it. People told me, a guy told me the other day, he said, man, you should have a cheat day. You should eat a cupcake and a piece of cake. First of all, I don't eat cupcakes and cake because I'm vegan. I ain't gonna cheat on being vegan. If I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna just get a cheat snack. You see what I'm saying? That's like saying I'm gonna cheat on my life. I'm not playing with my life. Vegan is what I do. I don't eat meat. I don't eat anything that was an animal. That's not cheating. That's like going backwards. I'm not gonna do that. That's not something I want to do with the rest of my life. I'm gonna die not eating something that was crawling or walking on the planet with me. I'm gonna pet a chicken. I'm gonna have a friend that's a pig. I'm gonna have a dog and have a cat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to eat them. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. But with that being said, I will cheat every now and then, but there's not many cheat snacks that I buy a protein bar that's a little bit more sugar than normal. You know what I'm saying? I'll make something that I would normally make, like a sandwich. I don't normally make a sandwich. I could use tofu. I could use vegetables. I could use plant-based chicken. I don't even eat that right now. I don't eat no thing. I don't eat nothing that tastes like meat. You feel what I'm saying? I don't eat nothing but vegetables. I'm strict to the diet, bro. I eat vegetables. I eat fruit, and I eat nuts. That's it, bro. Anything else is a cheat for me. Anything else is a cheat for me. Let's say facts. Let's say, Coach, my screen time has increased 10 hours these days. Please give me some tips. Your screen time. That means how much you've been on the phone? If that's the case, man, it's time to back up. Phone or the TV, your screen time. Those things right there, they're not good for you, man. There's nothing on TV unless it's an educational program that's going to help you. All we do when we watch TV, and that's for anybody else up here, all we do is we fantasize. We in the fantasy that somebody else created. If it's power, then we a gangster. If it's Elf, then we a funny guy. If it's one of the movies with Beyonce and Idris Elba, I forget the name of it, when she thought Idris Elba was cheating on her, then we become a cheater. I don't watch anything that feels a negative vibe into my system, that builds a negative vibe in my system. I don't watch anything like that. I can't watch a movie about cheating and not think about cheating. Because most of the cheating movies you see right now, they got women cheating. Now, I don't want to envision my wife cheating on me. If that's the case, I don't want to be with her. And that's 100. I don't want to envision that. Because that's, like my mama say, that's something you can't unsee. You don't, and pornography, that's something you can't unsee. Once you see what a girl will do or what a guy will do, you want him to do it to you. And once the girl you meet don't do that, you thinking she ain't as good as the girl on TV, but that girl on TV is an actor. You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing that every day at home either. She doing it for the camera. She doing it because we fascinated by sex. For some reason, we fascinated by sex. I am not fascinated by sex. I was one of the guys that chased the girls back in the day, but then I realized I was only destroying their lives and destroying mine at the same time. I didn't need what they was offering, and they didn't need what I was offering. But stay out the screen time, dog. America use more packed food than any other nation. America eats fast food as meals. Hey, look, we eat fast food, we eat junk as meals. I seen people eat a honey bun as a meal. A honey bun, well, we used to back in the day, walk to the store, get a honey bun, a Slim Jim, and a Slurpee, and eat it like it's Dunner. Your mama gave you $5 to go buy Dunner, and you bought that. Yeah, man, them 60-pound dumbbells, Coach. I ain't started them yet, though. I'm going to start them on Monday. I ain't want to start them in the middle of the week. I just figured I'd start them on Monday. Monday when I lay on that bench, bro, them 60s going up in the air one way or the other. Either my man say you're either going to lift it or you're going to wear it like a bow tie. Them 60s is coming off this chest, bro. That's how I go down. Hey, look, y'all see, I'm going to be right. I don't know if I'm going to get any bigger. I don't want to get no bigger, man. I was 144 when I weighed myself this morning. 144 before I left the house. And I like being in the 140s, 140 to 147, anywhere in that bracket. Anything over that is too heavy for me. Because I feel like it slow me down when I'm running. And you know your boy be booking. I be booking. Merry Christmas to Bethany Collins, 5539. I'm glad you up here. Hey, look, make sure y'all hit that like button, even on Christmas. We want the algorithm to know that we working, yo. We want the algorithm to know that we working. We want the algorithm to know that when I get online that somebody supports me in the world. I don't care where y'all at. Y'all could be in different countries. You can be in different cities and in different states. But guess what? We all here right now. So give yourself a clap. Clap it up, player, like we do in football. Clap it up. Coach, your work ethics has me out here on Christmas doing a 4-mile walk. Well, then you are Guy Rogers. You are the man. I just came in the crib. I still got the hoodie on. I still got the long john on. I still got the t-shirt on, and my jacket's in the other room because it was a little chilly outside. That's how I do. Normally when I come on here and do a live, I done took all this stuff off and just left the hoodie part. But since it was so cold outside, I ain't sweat that much. So now I'm back at the crib and I'm on this live stream. I was gonna wait till this afternoon to get on, but guess what? I figured ain't nobody doing nothing right now, so why don't I go ahead and log in and find out what everybody got going on? Therefore, I get to say Merry Christmas and all that other good stuff. And man, I appreciate you, Guy Rogers, for being motivated by what I do. Hey, look, tell me what you do all the time, please. Everybody up here, tell me what you got going on, because y'all motivate me too. Y'all keep me in the game. Coach be a little low on energy too, just like the rest of y'all. I don't be wanting to do it either. Somebody said, wake up 207, man. Hey, look, wake up 207, man. Hey, look, speak for yourself. That's what he said. He talking about something, he ain't out there walking. I know that's what you're talking about, but go on out there and do what you do, bro, or whatever it is you do. Whatever you telling me to speak for myself or whoever else, man, be happy. Be happy with it. Coach, I am not from America, but I have sort of a perception about it that trying drugs, alcohol is kind of cool among youth. You are who are in college and all. I may not, right, you may not be right. Oh, you right. The perception of things that look cool. See, people don't understand where this come from. I'm gonna give you a history lesson. TV. TV is might as well be a sharpshooter. Might as well be a sniper. Because TV got everybody strung out. Got everybody taking a hit, right? What I mean by that is, if you notice the TV shows that come on, everybody's gay. Not that there's a problem with being gay, but that, I don't know. They're just somebody else's life. It's not my life. It's not a problem. I don't have a problem with it because that's your life. You live your life how you want. But TV puts it on you. TV puts gay on you. They put straight on you. They put black on you. They put white on you. They put drugs on you. They put guns in your hand. They do all of that. That's what TV do. TV will have two people that are straight consider kissing because they watch it on TV. TV will have a guy pull out a gun on somebody and be like, yo, what up, homie? What up, homie? What up? Because it's seen it on TV. TV will have a white kid and a black kid grow up to hate each other. Why? Because on TV, they don't like each other. They can make a movie about a black guy and a white guy and how he been discriminated against or hated against or whatever. And that's what TV do. TV will have a husband that is perfectly happy. See a guy cheating on his wife by how he how he go into different places and his wife don't know and he get away with it for so many years. And then he'll start saying, my wife get on my nerves too. I'm gonna kind of do what that dude did. That's what TV do. TV brings a sense of reality into your home. That's why you have to be careful what you watch. That's why over other countries, a lot of other countries don't watch what they call Western TV. This is Western TV. It's crap. TV will have your kids trying drugs. I never seen cocaine until I seen it on HBO first. I saw how they scooped it. I saw how they cooked it. I saw how they put it in the needle. I saw how they shot, all on HBO. And I was like, still in middle school. Yep, still in middle school. Say, yuck, honey buns are full of chemicals. Hey, look, people eat them. I don't eat them, but they eat them. People eat everything. Merry Christmas, Coach. God bless you. Jones, Brandon, let's go. Merry Christmas, Coach from South Africa. What's good with your dog? 80 degrees in Florida, man. Hey, look, that's how it is in Florida. Different parts of the world got different things going on. Different parts of the world got different things going on. Right now, I'll tell you what my weather is, where I'm at right now. I'm in Hampton, Virginia. And my weather right now says it's 57 degrees. 57 in Hampton, but in Baumholder, Germany, it's 31. But it feels like 19, though, in Germany. Germany, that's where my son is. Maryland, that's where my other son is. It's 52 degrees. It's different degrees all over the world, but I love to be in that 80 right now, player. I wouldn't have this hoodie on. I had me a tank top on. I was about to go walking. Now I'm going walking. Major respect, Coach Ayla and Guy Rogers. Hey, Grinch 83. Hey, look, man, walking is the key. People don't know, man. They think you got to do all this running. You got to be all this weights on your back and all that. Man, just go for a walk. Keep it simple, man. Just go for a walk. If you go for a walk, you're going to come back home with calories burned. That's bottom line. Then make some room for that food you about to put in there later. J Alpha 24. I'm an artist, coach. and I challenging myself to write, record, and release a Christmas song by 0000. Hey, look, make it happen. If you release it, send me a link to it, and I'm gonna pump that junk. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna tell everybody up here about it. J Alpha 24. That's what you do, man. Handle your business. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nobody stop you. Anything you want to do, you can do it. Trust me. I did a lot of stuff I wanted to do, my man, because I wanted to, because I ain't let nobody stop me. Merry Christmas call. I got my run in this morning, but also a big dinner. Hope you had a good day, man. Day just getting started, bro. It's like 10 minutes to 1 on Christmas Day, and I've had a good day so far. I woke up, came downstairs, worked out, and I went for my run. Then I came back in the crib, and now I'm doing a live stream. Then I'm gonna go upstairs and take a shower. And at some point this afternoon, I'll be eating my dinner. Nothing special, just the same thing I ate yesterday. I'm a vegetable guy, man. Vegetables and fruit. Somebody say Drake or Kendrick. I like Drake, dog. Kendrick is cool, man, but I ain't never been that style of rap fan. I like more like a Drake style of rap, more like a relaxed style of rap. Plus, I like singing, and the dude can sing just as good as he can rap. I love that TV piece. The TV really got us human beings acting out. Yeah, it do. It got people bugging out, man. You could, hey, look, back in the day, you don't realize it, but back in the day, when I was probably 4th grade, 5th grade, we used to go see Bruce Lee in the movies. Enter the Dragon and all the movies. When he, blah, 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 you come out the movies, the first thing you do is hit your boy. Back, blah. That's what it do. TV does that to you. TV will have you doing all kinds of stuff that you wouldn't do on your own. You see somebody having a good time when they drink, and you want to know what it feels like to have a good time drinking. You know what I'm saying, man, women have watched so many guys cheating on girls on TV. Now they started making movies with women cheating on TV. So now your girl, you got to watch your girl, because all the tricks that somebody else said, now they trying to do it. I don't know, man. This world, that's why I ain't going to preach to nobody about being alone. But when you're alone, you don't have to deal with all this. And look, I ain't got a problem being alone. Look, I ain't alone, but I ain't got a problem being alone. Let's keep it at that. That's keeping it 100. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Coach. Have a blessed one. From AAAA. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Curio Kingdom 01. I'm dang freezing on a refrigerator. Hey, look, man. Hey, look, I feel you, dog. Hey, look. Hey, them cold spots, man, they out there too, bro. That's why I know how to dress for the cold. That's how I still run when it's cold outside. Say you England. I'm England. What's up, England? In front. Let's see. Coach, who is the black man in white on the white poster behind you? Yeah, that's Muhammad Ali, dog. Let me show you can see. It's Muhammad Ali. Thank you, Coach, for being live and help me alive with watching my health and getting in tune with my body. I did 20 laps yesterday. You and Yard Out Troy helped me with this season, Joy 2000. Yeah, whoever that is, I appreciate him too. I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, I appreciate him too. It takes a village, bruh. It takes a village. That's what we was told when we was a kid. That's why you had neighbors down the street that would help you out. That's why you got neighbors now that don't help you out. You got neighbors that walk by you. I got neighbors right now that don't speak to you. And ain't nothing that you done to them. I say, hey, how y'all doing? They just put the hand up and keep walking. They don't want to be bothered. And I don't want to bother them. But the bottom line is, we not like we used to be. This world ain't like it used to be, dog. So when it take two guys online and we done got to you some kind of way, I appreciate the other guy too. I got you, dog. How's life in America? Life is good, man. It is what it is. That's coming from SIBOPOO. That's what I'm talking about. Look, life in America is cool, man, but it's just like everywhere else. We got the same crap. People think life in America is much greater than somewhere else. It's not. We got opportunities, but those opportunities come at a cost, just like everybody else. Hey, look, I'd rather be down in Botswana somewhere. I'd rather be down in Africa somewhere, down in London somewhere, down in the Barbados somewhere, down where people don't really have nothing. And then I would fit right on in. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot here, but I got more than what I need, bro. I'm tired of wasting my time with all this right now. I want to give it away, bro. I'm telling you. I want to be homeless, but I want to be homeless on purpose. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just trying to set it all up right now. I'm trying to set it up right now. I want to change life. 2026, the last year, I'm going to be doing some of the stuff. I still going to be talking to y'all because y'all keep me grounded. Y'all keep me grounded. Kevin B. Hey, coach, I'm 37 in Chicago. Do you have 3 training exercises I can do for footwork and basic hand placement? Basic hand placement, that's not an exercise. Just I tell you where to put your hands. All I tell you to do is watch. I'm trying to think if I got a video. I got videos that's based on footwork. Look, Google my channel. This channel right here got 1,700 videos on it. Google my channel and put in the new boxer. That's a video I got up here. Anything that says pivoting, it's videos called Pivoting Made Easy. Or anything that says shadowboxing, just put the word and my name behind it. Coach Carl Shadowboxing. You'll find a lot of stuff, and you'll be able to see some of the exercises I do, footwork exercises, footwork drills that I use. ATV is devil. That's the way they be. I don't know what that word means, but Master Lease 4747. Man, the TV can do anything. The TV has trained you to think you can do anything that you don't need to be doing. That's what it do. TV is a trick. And too many people watch too many TV shows. Those shows will give you a feeling. You will get up from the TV and be mad, be depressed, be stressed, be angry, and you don't even know why. You just don't know why, but it's something you just watched. If you feed it into your soul, it's going to be in there. Like my mama said a long time ago, it's some things you can't unsee. If you see somebody's dog get their hair chopped off on TV, then that's the only thing you're going to remember. You're going to remember exactly what you see. So why they don't show good stuff on TV? Why they don't show good positive stuff? That's why I like to watch Christmas movies. People think I'm crazy when I tell them I listen to country music. All right, the reason I listen to country music is because country music has a tendency to basically put love back together. And it says, I was wrong, let me fix it, let's make it right. Where rap songs be like, I slept with your girl. I had her legs up in the air. I went downtown on her. Or I made her give me this until her jaws were sore. That's what the music we listen to is. And I don't understand that. That don't make sense because anybody that's going to be in that position, that's a stupid position to be in, considering you could do something else with your life. So country music don't talk about none of that. And I ain't a fan of no particular genre of music. I just like country because it don't talk about that. Hebrew 12. Yeah, lonely and alone. Lonely, you hate being by yourself. Alone, you good. Yeah, man. That what it is. I ain't never lonely. I'm just alone. And I like being alone. I like being in the house. My house used to be full with people. I had 3 kids and 8 friends and my wife. And we was just popping it off. But now I'm at a place right now where I'm good being by myself. And I just ask God to just keep protecting me. Don't let me think the wrong thing. Don't let me do the wrong thing. Don't let me be in the wrong place. Let me keep doing what I'm doing and let all the people around me, let they be who I think they are. You know, a guy told me a long time ago, he said one of the greatest things that he wished he could go back to was before he knew how the world really was. He wanted to go back to when he was naive and everybody looked like everybody was happy and everybody was growing and everybody was prospering. But once he saw where the world really was, that's where he's at now. And I understand that. I like thinking that everybody is doing the right thing for the right reasons. I don't like thinking that somebody could be doing me dirty. I don't want to think like that. So the only way to not think like that is to just put it out the pasture. Put it out your mind. Big up from Mauritius Island, Vicky, VEERAMAH. Hey, look, what's good with you? Glad you up here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We want to let the algorithm know that even on Christmas, somebody need to talk about something. You know what I'm saying? Big up, Coach, from Mental Gain. Hey, look, man, Mental Gain, man, every time I look at that name, I think about my mental. My mental has always been pretty solid, but I done had some dark times, though. So I'm always trying to gain mentally. I'm trying to learn how to unsee things. I'm trying to learn how to undo things that are twisted and turning in the wrong direction inside my own head. So every time I see the word mental gain, I always think about my own mental. So that's an awesome name to have, dog. Hebrew 12, let's see. Bartering was the thing, bread for sugar. Now everybody want money. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, bro. You got it. You hit it. Hey, look, my mama say you take the hammer and you hit the nail on the head. You know what I'm saying? You just hit it on the head. Money is the only thing that people think about now. That's why I tell people when they was asking me what my family asked me what to get me for Christmas, I said, get me something that has a meaning to it. Don't just buy me nothing because it's the first thing you thought of when you went in the store. I don't need shoes. I don't need hoodies. I don't need glasses. You know, I don't need stuff like that. If you get me something, make sure it's something that you think that I need, something that you wanted me to have because you love me. Not just, I'm going to buy him this so I can get him out of the way. So all my presents came like that. They bought me stuff that they know I need, that they heard me ask for or said I was going to buy myself. That's the way Christmas should be. It shouldn't be on a limit. I used to spend $500 on my wife every Christmas, $200 on each kid every Christmas. It didn't even matter. I was just buying stuff just to get to 200. Half the stuff they didn't need or want, really. Jones Brandon, let's go. Say, music is just as bad as TV. A lot of rappers are evil. Check out Bryson Gray. He is fire. Hey, look, I like Bryson Gray. But look, thing is, man, music the same way, bro. Music will have you, man, I was listening to a song a few minutes ago where a guy was saying, I don't know who the rapper was, but he was talking about how his girl cheated on him and how he was doing all these things for her, but she was cheating on him at the same time and how he had to dump her. So basically, that was what rap song. I heard it on Pandora. I'm gonna say Paramount, Pandora. Music is you, champ, and missus. Those 50s look sweet, bro. Hey, look. Those 50s, hey, look. But them 60s gonna be hitting hard. You want a homeless spirit, like you humble, but trust keep the house. Homeless wish you had that house you in. Hey, look, you can have this house. Hey, look, I don't want it no more. I've been here for 13 years. You know what I'm saying? 13 years. I keep everything 100. You walk in here today, it's going to look like a brand new house. But I don't want it no more, bro. I'm past this. I'm past this level right now. I want to humble myself, man. I'm going to be like a monk. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, I've been talking about it. Y'all should understand it by now. I've been talking about being a monk for a minute. Hakal, what do you prefer, short height or long height boxer? If I'm training somebody, do I prefer a long or a short? It don't matter. I can teach everybody. I've been blessed with the ability to be able to look at what you could do and accentuate it. That's what I do with my life. I can look at how you fight and tell you what you're doing wrong. I can look at how you fight and tell you what you're doing right. It ain't always about the negative, but I can show you whether you long, I can show you how to fight long. If you're short, I can show you how to fight short. I've been in fights so many times, I know what to do against a long guy, what to do against a short guy, what the advantages and disadvantages are to being either one of those. But hey, look, I just like teaching. And which weight category should I fight? You gotta tell me how tall you are. I'm gonna keep scrolling, so tell me how tall you are. Coach, consider Thailand or Vietnam best moves for black Americans. Hey, look, I want to go where I'm not even welcome. I don't care if I'm gonna look like I'm black, but I might not be. I might be speaking a different language. But look, I don't care, man. I just want to go somewhere. I want to go somewhere and I want to end up, but I don't want to go nowhere and stay. I just want to go places. I told you, I want to actually, like my father was an evangelist. My father was a pastor that had a church. Then he became an evangelist. He basically went around and taught at different churches. That's what I want to do. I want to travel the world and I want to teach boxing and teach boxing talk and teach life in different places. I've got enough experience in life to know that I can help a lot of people. Bottom line, it ain't about being rich. It ain't about being poor. I just like helping and I want to get in where I fit in. You want to live in America, hard to live in Turkey, man. America is much good to me. America is okay, but when you get here, you're going to find there's going to be disadvantages here too. It's just that the disadvantages you have be different than the ones that we have. That's all. 6'3", 230 male is 1,800 calories enough to cut body fat. Yep. I don't know how much you was eating before, but they say to cut body fat, take 500 off of what you was eating before and watch yourself start slimming down. So I don't know what you was eating before, but 1,800 is about the max of what I eat. I eat between 12 and 1,800. I don't even say 1,800. I eat between 12 and 1,500, and I'm in a good shape. And every now and then I might eat one day where I eat something I didn't eat yesterday. But reality is I stay in that bracket. Hebrew, different tree. I hear you. Exactly. Merry Christmas, Coach. From Broccoli 55 Gemini. What's good? Southwest Carp Hunter. I don't know what it means, but I appreciate it though. I am, man, there it go. I don't know what centimeters, man. I said I got to do some calculations. You got to tell me what weight you are, like not centimeters, because I'm from America, bro. We don't work on centimeters. We figure it out. But tell me how tall you are, if you 6'3", if you 6'1", if you 5'11", and then what weight you are. If you 165, 145, 195, break it down like that for me. I'm still watching. Break it down for me, Abdullah. Because I got to get a calculator and start calculating. And I don't feel like going through all that. Did you visit Turkey? No, I've never been to Turkey before. Excuse me. No, I've never been to Turkey before. Tell me about it. Oh, well, we got time. Tell me about it. Tell me what Turkey about. Tell me what you like about Turkey. Tell me what you don't like about it. 5'8". Daggone it, you still said 60 kilograms. How much is 60 kilograms? I'd have to get the other phone out and calculate it. Tell me in weight, how much is 60 kilograms? You are 5'8". I got that part. Let's get with the kilograms, and I'm gonna break this whole thing down for you. Danny Gaming 516, what's good with you, dog? Glad you up here. Make sure if y'all up here, y'all hitting the like button for me. Want to let the algorithm know that we are working even on Christmas Day. We might be one of the only ones up here doing a live because other people are doing other things, but we here. So I don't care where y'all at in the world as long as we all here together. We having a party. This a party to me, yo, because I was in here by myself. Family then went somewhere. They went to visit some other family. So 132.2. Oh, man, you in the right bracket. Now, you was asking me, somebody said 5'8", 132.2. All right, now my thing is this. You asked me the question about losing weight or gaining weight because you don't feel in a certain bracket. So, Abdul Rafe, let me know, is 5'8", 132 the weight that you feel comfortable at or the weight that you don't feel comfortable at? Let me know what the story is. Do you feel comfortable at that weight or do you not feel comfortable at that weight? Are you trying to get heavier or are you trying to get lighter? Let's see. In Turkey, almost everything is politics, economic exams, the way people live, etc. Almost everything. That's why I want to. Oh, everything in politics in America too. Don't you watch Trump on the news? Everything is politics in America too. We got just as many. I tell you, we got just as many problems as another country. Everybody is in one country looking at another country, hoping that that country is better than their country. It's all the same thing. We got crappy crap here too. Plus, they deporting people out of here faster than they can get situated. So we got politics on everything. We pay taxes on everything. Stuff that we do, y'all wouldn't understand. Stuff that y'all do, we wouldn't understand. When you buy a car in America, you don't own the car. You pay tax on the car for like 20 years. So the car could be bought and paid for in cash. But every year you pay taxes on it. Every year, every month you pay car insurance on it. Every year you got to get it inspected. You got to take it somewhere and they got to go through it and tell you that everything is good about it. And if it's not, then you got to get it fixed. That's just the car. If you buy a house in America, you never own the house. You buy it, you pay for it in cash. It could be $180,000, $200,000, $400,000. Every year you're gonna pay taxes on the house. You got to keep insurance on the house so that if anything happens to the house, you can get your house back because it could be burned to the ground. It's so many things that go on in America, just like in other countries. It's just crappy. All of it's crappy. We got to live inside your mind. So no matter where you live at, it matters what you're doing with yourself. Bruce is on the loose. Said, I'm good. I'm right where I need to be. Exactly. Politics and TV mixed up into a tornado. Yep, Grinch, you said it right. I don't feel comfortable. I feel weak. So tell me how much to gain. You feel, is 132 your normal weight? Or did you shrink down to 132? Is it the normal weight that you fought at? Hey, coach, can you elaborate on the monk lifestyle and mentality? Yes. Monks, man, it's a whole long story, bro. But monks are peaceful. They're peaceful people. They do community service work. They watch the grounds that they live on. They train the way that they train. They eat the way that they eat. A lot of monks only eat twice a day. Shaolin monks specifically generally eat once a day, and they peaceful. The mentality. They don't let a lot of stuff get in. They ain't out there just looking for girlfriends and looking for boyfriends. They ain't watching a lot of TV. I don't even know if they watch TV. They ain't got cell phones. They ain't doing the stuff that we do. They ain't caught with the stuff that we caught with. You like Amish. Amish don't do a lot of stuff that we do either. That's why they got more of a peaceful mentality. They just work about their own community. They are about their community. They help each other. It was an Amish guy one time that lost his barn. His barn burned down. It was a big barn, bigger than a regular house that people live in. He had his cows and his horses and stuff in the barn. It burned down one night. The next morning, about 40 Amish men from the community pulled up with pickup trucks and wood, and they built him a new barn. He had to pay for it. They built it for them because they know he needed a barn to keep doing what he was doing, because everybody in the Amish community gives back to the Amish community. That's why the Amish got their own bank. The Amish got their own doctors. You know, they send people to school to be able to use their own people for what they use them for. So with that being said, that's what I think about the monk community. The same exact thing, a peaceful place to live, and I just like the mentality. So I start transitioning from where I am and being in a rut all the time and letting life run me to a more peaceful lifestyle. So I always say to monks, because when you see a monk, he's always like this. He's doing what he do. He's peaceful. He ain't trying to fight nobody. He ain't trying to, put down nobody, and he ain't letting nobody put him down. Bottom line. Which country is best in my opinion? I don't know, because I ain't been nowhere. I mean, for real, I watch stuff on TV. I watch different people that's got travel channels. A guy named Trent the Traveler was in Iceland. I was looking at how people were living in Iceland and what they were doing and how they was putting it together, and I was with it. I watched Checks in Effect, Check, CZECH, Check in Effect. Check in Effect goes around the country. He go to different places like Africa. I think he was in some place in Africa a couple of days ago. I can't think of the name of it. But while he was there, it just shows a different lifestyle. It shows a different group of people. I think anytime, any country that doesn't focus on TV and social media, I think they got to be doing better than what we doing, because we focusing on that. People are bullying people online, and people are literally killing themselves for being bullied online. And I just, what I'm saying, I don't know which country is better. My sister went to Barbados one time, right? She said in Barbados you can get to anywhere on the island for $1.50. You can't get from here to the corner with $1.50 in America. You can't borrow $2 from somebody, because everything is, we trapped on a lot of things that don't make sense. Now let's see what the next person is. This is Tim Briggs, T7G. This is Tim. I am 5'5" and weigh 160 pounds, and I've been that weight since I was only 16. I am 68 and I want to get down to 130. I still run sprints and swim. Well, what can I do to lose weight? That is a situation that happens inside the kitchen, my friend. If you've been the same weight, it's welded on. But to get it off, I tell you the same thing I tell everybody else. There is a perfect diet plan for everybody. I got a plan on my channel. It's called The Best Plan to Lose Weight. That plan is broken down from like 2,400 calories, and it shows you how to survive on 2,400 calories a day, along with the exercises and the walking and the stuff that you're doing. 130 is not bad for 5'5", because when I was 5'5", I was 130. That was my high school. I'm 5'6" and a half right now, and 5'6" and a half with a pair of shoes on, and I'm usually 140. But I could drop down to 130, and all I'm gonna do is look more cut. But I tell you, man, Google it. It's on my page. Go to the search bar. Put in the The Best Diet Plan to Lose Weight by Coach Carl, and look at it and see if it's anything close to what you're doing. You have to understand that all diets start in the kitchen. They don't start behind the workout gym. They don't start by how hard you train. They start by how you eat, then how hard you train. So please get on my channel, look for that video, and leave me a comment. And if you're already doing that, then leave me a comment on that video, because I won't always see what's on the live stream. But leave me a comment on the video, and when I get off the live stream, I'll reply back to the comment. And appreciate you, Timothy Briggs, for being up here. And make sure that y'all up here, that y'all hit the like button. The like button is the most important thing you can do for me right now. Hit the like button and leave a comment. Let me see. Real Talk Coach Grinch. Let me see. I want to weigh 130, not 160. Oh, I got you. I understood what you were saying. Yeah, it's my normal weight. It's your normal weight. Well, if it's your normal weight, then you shouldn't feel weak at it. You're not gonna get stronger because you get bigger. If you are normally 5'8", 132 pounds, stay 5'8", 132 pounds. Because 5'8", 132 pounds means you're going to be fighting somebody in boxing that's probably going to be 5'6", 5'5", 5'4", still 130 pounds, so in the 130-pound bracket. So that means you got the advantage over them in height and length and reach. You don't want to gain weight, because gain weight is not something you normally used to, but you got to carry it around. People don't understand. Putting on weight means you got to carry the weight around, which is like having a backpack full of crap on your back and never being able to sit it down. I would suggest you get stronger by doing other things. Like, I don't know what your workout look like, but if your workout is not making you feel stronger, then you're doing something wrong. And if you're talking about how hard you punch or whatever, a lot of people don't punch hard, and it's not based on how much weight you lift. It's based on technique. Look at my channel. Please look at any videos, bag work videos. Coach Carl on the bag. 5 rounds on the bag by Coach Carl. 3 rounds on the bag by Coach Carl. And watch how I twist my hips and talk about how you get power. Building power in your hands. Building power in your arms. Those are videos I got. Building power as a boxer. Body work. How to put in better body work. You learning how to twist your hips and use your legs. So if you want to make anything stronger, make your hips and your legs stronger. How you going to do that? With squats, mountain climbers, running, walking, anything, wall sit. If you don't know what none of those things are, please go back to 52 minutes on this video when it goes off and Google it. Google squats, Google Bulgarian squats, Google sumo squats, Google calf raises, Google mountain climbers, Google just me on the back. You'll see how I turn my hips. That's where the power comes from. My calorie intake is 1,200 to 1,300, 3 small meals a day. Well, it depends on what you eat now. It depends on what the meals consist of. See, you're not eating a lot of calories, but it depends on what it consists of. People don't understand that weight glues on. It glues on. And then it could be a lot in the cardio. I don't know. We're going to try a little bit of everything. But go look at my video, and it talks about how much protein. If you're trying to get to 130 in protein, be doing 130 in protein. 130 in protein. Keep them carbs low, because carbs matter when it comes to losing weight. Carbs turn into sugar when they hit your body. Sugar is already sugar when it's in your body. So keep the sugar low. One of the things that I did when I wanted to start getting cut up was I reduced the sugar. And I don't know if you drink, but I reduced that too. Cut that out. Only thing I drink now is water and protein. This right here is what I got left from a gallon. It's 120, and this is what I was drinking this morning. Let me see. SIBOP. I don't know how to say it, but Sabop. I don't know if that's right or not. I don't know, Coach. Maybe you are right, but make a life in America much easier, I think. Well, maybe. You got to get here and see. I can't tell you again. I can't talk you out of it, and I ain't going to try to encourage you to do it. But remember something. If you don't remember me saying nothing else, remember this. It's your life. This is your life to build. It's your life to gain. It's your life to lose. This is your life. So if you think it's good, it's good. Don't let me discourage you one way or the other. I just know that America is just like everywhere else. I know that everywhere is just like everywhere else. Everybody got problems. I look at people all the time, and the theory we used to use back in the day is the grass looks greener on the other side of the street. That's why guys cheat on their wives. That's why wives cheat on their husbands, because the grass looks greener on the other side. And then when you get over there, you realize it's the same grass. Somebody just watered it. Let me see. Coach got more likes than people. Coach doing something positive. Hey, look, I'm trying. Hey, look, bottom line, I'm trying. It's what God got me here for. Hey, look, these are the best conversations in the world. I could talk about boxing and karate all day, but when you start talking about life, that's when my experience comes into play. See, I've been living 58 years, and this ain't by accident. Trust me, I made it this far without no bullet wounds, without no knots on my head, without losing no limbs. I am not a diabetic. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have high cholesterol. I've never been sick. I haven't had a common cold since I was 24. Before I was 24. I got married at 24. I haven't had a cold since before I was 24 years old and never been sick. Never been in the hospital. So God blessed me. He blessed me for a reason. Which protein source is best? It depends on what you do in your regular diet. Are you vegan, vegetarian, or do you eat everything? If you're vegan and vegetarian, then plant-based protein. If you eat anything, then chicken. Chicken and eggs, that's the best way to get protein. You can get, man, I knew a guy that was a professional bodybuilder, all natural. He ate 6 chicken breasts a day and 12 eggs. And he made vegetables around that, vegetables and fruit. They ain't no snacks. That dude was cut up like the Hulk. Yeah, but that's what it is. But if you vegan, then you can't eat meat. And if you vegetarian, I think some vegetarians eat fish, but I don't mess with that either. I'm not vegetarian. I'm vegan, 100%. So with that being said, I got to follow my plan. I struggle understanding girls. Coach, what's your advice? Stop trying to try to understand them. That's my advice. Stop trying to understand them. Women are just as confused as men. They just confused. And I think women took a class, and the class was the confused men. That was the class. They don't want you to understand them. So if you find somebody that you can't understand, it's a girl, if it's a young lady you trying to holler at, and you don't understand nothing she do, then it's the wrong lady for you. That's the bottom line. I don't care if she American. I don't care if she from Poland. I don't care if she from Europe. I don't care if she from Africa. If you don't like the stuff that she do, leave her alone. There's always somebody else out there for you. I got lucky. I had a whole, man, you don't even want to know how many girlfriends and girls that I tried to date when I was coming up as a young man. And then I told myself, I'm done dating. At 21 years old, I ain't dating nobody. I ain't want to see nobody. At 22 years old, I met this one girl, and she turned out to be just like the ones that I had let go. So I went on by my business, and I met my wife, and we dated for 8 months and been married for 34 years. That's the only person I thought I understood. I might not understand her either, but at least I thought I did. I understood her enough to be with her. Noodles saying, Merry Christmas, dog. But my advice to anybody struggling, trying to understand the opposite sex is you just wrong. You just dealing with the wrong people. You got to, hey, look. I told a story on here one time about a fisherman. I said a fisherman went to the pier at a certain time of the day with a certain rod and a certain bait, and he caught what? The same fish. So a lot of guys go to the same place, wearing the same clothes, talking the same talk, and guess what they're going to keep meeting? The same girl. So if you want something different, you got to do something different. You got to go somewhere you wouldn't go. You got to talk to somebody you wouldn't talk to. You got to see somebody that don't look how you thought you were supposed to be chasing and pick that person. A lot of nickels out here are trying to find a dime. If you're a nickel, look for a nickel. If you're a dime, look for a dime. And then you find them, roll with them. Make sure you understand them and make sure they understand you, because that's the most important part. Which age did you gain wisdom or become conscious? When I was over 20, over 21. Because you know when you're 21 years old, you drinking and you think you could fly. You ain't listening to nobody, ain't nobody listening to you. You think you could fly. But once I realized once I realized how to get rid of the alcohol, how to stop doing the bull crap, then I started paying attention, because when you're in a room full of people and you just as stupid as they are, don't nobody gain nothing from nobody. So, the people I hung with was more older than me. So they started telling me, Carl, you don't want to do that. Carl, you don't want to go here. Carl, you don't want to go there. Girl, that girl got game. Carl, that guy trying to trick you. So and then you start learning. But you don't learn none of that stuff until you're over 21. That's why I tell people, if you can, stay at home till you're over 21. So you can make all your mistakes while you're at home. and not make them when you somewhere else and be falling behind on the rent, getting your car repossessed, that kind of stuff. Merry Christmas, Coach. Can't say enough to how we appreciate what you do and all the free game you giving us. Bless King. Hey, look, Big Belly Valley. Boy, I love that name. Big Belly Valley. Man, I appreciate you being up here, and I appreciate you leaving me a comment, dog. Because you could be doing anything, but you ain't had to be up here. But you up here. And you left me a positive comment, one that I hope some other people read and kind of feel the same way you feel. Appreciate it. Bro, how to stop drinking. Hey, look, I drank everything they sold in the store. I might as well have been drinking a bottle of toilet water. Man, I drank everything from beer, light beer, lemon beer, vodka, cranberry juice, and gin. I drank everything. And then one day, I was walking past the mirror. Real story. In 2013, I was walking past the mirror, and I seen my belly hanging over my belt. I really wasn't completely out of shape. I was wearing it well. I just wouldn't all belly, but I wasn't in shape. So I came downstairs and I said, this is it. I had a half a bottle of Coke 45 in the refrigerator. I dumped it out. And from that point on, bro, I had to change the game. I can't expect to have nothing different if I ain't willing to do something different. Is Mayweather in my top 10 of all times? Yes. Mayweather came from good stock. His daddy and his uncles. And they taught him a strategy. They taught him a game plan. And he was the one that made it work. He made it work better than they made it work. And that's what it was. That's why Mayweather get the respect. I was in love with a girl so bad, first time things good, we chatting, laughing, flirting, but then she leave me and I chase her, and this chase and all this stuff is tired. Then you realize, bro, when she left, she realized you weren't the one for her. It don't mean you was a bad dude. It just means like she was looking for something other than what you had to offer. You should have started looking for something different than what she had to offer, because obviously what you was chasing wasn't meant for you to catch. If it was, she would have stayed where you were. So with that being said, bro, there's many people out here. The world is full of people. They say that there's two souls floating in the world, and they got to come together and meet. You never know where you're going to meet that soul at. You know where you're going to meet that person at. So you just got to follow through. Like my son went all the way to Germany. He had girlfriends and friends that he knew in America when he was here in America. He got in the military. He went to boot camp. He got shipped to Germany for his first station. Within a year, he met a girl. Within another year, he married her. And now they've been married. And now they're doing their thing. He had to travel the world to find the other half of his soul. So sometimes you got to do that. Maybe your soul is in America. Maybe that's why you want to come here. Maybe you saw what you're looking for. Just be who you're supposed to be. And then you'll have something to offer them. Right? And then they'll offer you. If they don't offer you back what you want, then don't do it. Somebody said, so you married at 20. No, I married at 24. I've been married for 34 years. I'm 58. I married at 24. We dated for 8 months and been married for 34 years. And got 3 kids out the deal. And everybody's happy. Everybody's successful. Everybody's making their own way. I got a 33-year-old son in the Army in Germany. I got a 31-year-old son that works for the military. He was in the military. He was in the Navy. He worked for the military on a military base. And then I got a daughter that's 27 that graduated from college when she was 20. And now she lives by herself and has her own stuff and her own things. And she works for a mortgage company. You know, the people that give you loans to buy houses and buildings. See, you never heard it like that? Hey, look, sometimes, man, it takes... My mama told me something that was very important, something that I would cherish for the rest of my life. She said, everybody explains something different. It's called the gift of gab. Everybody don't have it. Some people could talk their way out of a paper bag, and some people going to talk their way into one, and they're going to close it, and you're going to suffocate. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I mean, like, I've always been a good talker, but when I realized that people was listening, I had to make sure I was saying something. Bottom line. So maybe I hit it different. Maybe I come from a place that I understand you different. A lot of people don't understand people. That's why I said I should have been a counselor, a school counselor, because a lot of people in high school, that's when they need me the most, before they come out and ruin their lives doing a whole bunch of stuff that somebody else told them to do that didn't make sense when they told it to them. I'm a little different. I done had some life experiences. I done been some places. I done done some things. So hopefully that means that, you know, I basically can help somebody right now that might need my help. Is soulmate stuff real? Cause I don't believe love. No, you can't not believe in love because one person can't shouldn't be able to determine you. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay on your game. It's coming. You just got to stay in the game. All you got to do, my friend, is everything right. Just keep doing everything you've been doing. Just keep building your life so that you can have something to offer. Keep building your life. You gotta have something to offer. You can't go up to somebody and say, I want to love you and I want to take care of you and I want to marry you and I want to have a family with you. I want to have a life with you. And they say, well, what do you do? I don't do nothing. You ain't got nothing to offer. You gotta have something to offer. And if you ain't got there yet, then get something to offer. I ain't talking about money. Get something to offer so that you can tell this person that you can do something for them and you actually can do it. Thank you, Coach. Quick question. Any tips on how to fight through fatigue during a fight? Any tips to gain stamina? I find myself being flat-footed, throwing shots instead on my toes. Yeah, running. Road work is the best way. It's the only way. Road work and jump roping. Why do you think people do it all the time? Road work and jump rope. That's why Mayweather went to the club at night and ran home from the club. He always had his sneakers in the car, in the trunk. He ran home and the cars followed him home. He don't care about it. That's why he ain't drink, because when he ran home, he was only running on water, right? Bottom line is the bottom line. You can do anything you want to do, but you just got to be willing to do it. So the whole thing is you can stay on your toes. You can keep moving around, but you got to practice being on your toes and keep moving around. So with that being said, that's what all the jump roping is for. That's what all the running is for. It's to get you that extra cardio. When running gets easy, then put a 20-pound vest on. See that stand behind me, that red stand? That parallel bar got a 20-pound weight vest on it that I run in. Under the parallel bar is a 40-pound weight vest on that I walk in. Man, if you want that stamina, you got to build it. It ain't going to come by accident. Reply to my comment. Hold up. Let me see, what is your comment? Danny. No, I did reply to it. You say, so you married at 20. I said, no, I married at 24. What's up, Coach? Love from Chicago. What up, Chi-Town? That's what it is, man. I ain't been to Chicago but once, but that city was fire, though. I am 18 and seeing my future is hard. I am working, studying, but I don't know what to come. At 18, you ain't supposed to know. At 18, you're supposed to be just floundering, just like you are right now. You ain't supposed to have the answers. At 18, I was all screwed up, upside down screwed up. The whole thing is, I tell people, by 18, you should have been graduated from high school or about to graduate, maybe in college. By 21, you should have been graduated from college if you plan on going to college. Then by 22 or 23, you should have figured out that right now I done wasted a whole lot of time. And now I'm trying to do something different to get my life together. You ain't supposed to have the answers at 18. You ain't supposed to know how to treat people at 18. You're supposed to be on the path. You're on the path to everything you're supposed to be on to at 18. You ain't supposed to know the answers. You're supposed to be trying to figure them out. That's why you're here. You're already a step ahead of somebody else that's 18 that's sitting at home and ain't logged into this channel or logged into somebody's channel and had somebody to talk to. That's what 18 is. 18 is you just finally got 18. You finally became a man or finally became a woman at 18. That's why the law says 18. 18 is the beginning. You're supposed to be confused. You're supposed to not know what your future look like. You're supposed to start building towards it. Between now and 22, you got 4 years to figure it out. At 22, you should be on the path. You shouldn't have gotten there. You should be on the path. 18 to 21, you should be looking like, what road? I'm going to try this road. Oh, shoot, that road don't work. I'm going to try this road. Oh, shoot, that road don't work. I'm going to take a step this way. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And then by 22, you should figure it out. By 22, you should be on the road to what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. I ain't saying you're supposed to be permanently on the road. You should have just got there. And if you got there earlier, then you're a fast starter. And that's cool. It's cool to get there early. I tell people all the time, I'm not a fan of joining the military. Don't think I'm trying to push the military. I don't get no benefit for this. But a lot of people at 18 years old that don't have no idea what to do, go in the military. Spend your first 4 to 6 years of your life learning a trade, learning a job, getting paid for it, and getting able to fly around the country for free. That's what you want to be able to do. Now, if you can do that, by 22, you already gonna know where you at. Just don't get in with the intention of getting out. Get in and say, let me see if I can make this work. And then take 4 years to try to figure it out. If you can't figure it out, then get out and use the skills they taught you to do something else. That's what you do. Don't just be sitting around the house looking out the window. Go sign up for the military and tell me about it later. But man, I appreciate y'all being up here. Once again, keep hitting that like button. Keep letting the algorithm know that your boy Coach Carl is working, even on a Christmas morning. There's a whole lot of things I could be doing right now, but guess what? I'm having fun with y'all. I'm having fun. Hey, look, I be mentally worn out just like the rest of y'all. But the reality is, I'm up here. So y'all are keeping me mentally straight. Y'all got me going in the right direction because sometimes I want to run my head into a wall. Because I deal with other people too. I deal with other people just like y'all deal with other people. Say, Coach, I'm not here for sympathy or pity, but my missus left and took the kids to another state, not answering my calls. I'm using this time to reset and refocus. Pray for me, Coach. Man, you know I'm going to pray for you, dog. I'm going to pray for your heart every single night. But let me explain something to you. Go to court. Let the judge know that your wife left and took the kids because you still a father. Your wife cannot like you. She can hate you. She can despise the ground that you walk on and despise the breath that you breathe, but she can't do that to the kids. She ain't supposed to be able to take the kids and run, dog. Those kids still belong to you. If they're your kids, they belong to you. So they equal. Ain't no such thing as one parent own the kids. The kids are owned by both parents. So go to court. Make her bring them kids back and keep it 100. And if anybody up here run into a situation where somebody trying to leave you and take the kids, tell them you want joint custody. Go get joint custody. They can't just leave and take the kids. They're going to have to, hey, look, they thing is they trying to hurt you. I seen a lot of women leave, and I ain't just blaming women, but I seen a lot of women leave and take a guy's son and say, well, I'm not going to let you see your son. And she knew that was going to hurt. And the guy says, well, that's crazy. You shouldn't be able to do it. He should have went to court and got joint custody. Then he gets the son half of the time, she get the son half of the time. That's not what her plan was. She might have stayed if she thought she couldn't take the son. She might have had a better option. I'm not saying that every relationship should stay together, but I'm saying that when a relationship breaks up, be smart enough to go to court and sue for joint custody for your kids, because you and your wife breaking up shouldn't have nothing to do with you and your kids. But Cartel Bo, you know I'm gonna pray for you every single night, every single day, because I know what it's like to have a heart broke, and it ain't because the girl left, it's because she took the kids. Love your stream, sir. Hey, look, I appreciate it, Jackson. Jackson Chan, is that like Jackie Chan? Are you a kung fu guy? Hey, look, man, I appreciate you being up here, dog. But make sure you do me one favor. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. That's for anybody up here. And if you up here, hit the like button. That's all I be asking people to do is hit the like button. Let the algorithm know that we working when we working. And I appreciate that. Let me see. Is calisthenics useful for military training? That's what the military do. Calisthenic training. The military don't do weightlifting. They do calisthenics. That's what all that running. That's what all that push-ups. That's what all that carrying that wood on this, that log on your shoulder. That's what climbing them ropes and climbing over the wood and all that. That's what calisthenics is. Calisthenics is any kind of training that doesn't require weights. Somebody said you abused her. No, you don't have to abuse people for them to leave. I'm going to answer that question for you. You don't have to abuse people for them to leave. They can leave because they don't want to be there no more. You know what I'm saying? Remember we talked about TV? TV helps people walk out the front door because they see a girl in a relationship and they look at another girl and her relationship looks better, so they want to jump the fence. That's all it is. When did I go bald? I didn't go bald. I cut my hair off. Then once I cut it off, I realized, you know, I liked it and it didn't go back as full as I wanted it to, but I did that. I did it at, let's see, maybe 29 or 30 years old. I started rocking a low Caesar where I still had the line And then years of me, I cut my hair sometimes twice a week, at least twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, depending on what I got going on. But I cut my hair completely. And I let the beard grow sometimes just because I feel like it. But I don't let the hair grow back no more because it's a headache. You know, it ain't as full on the top as it used to be, and now I just kind of clean it up. I clean it off now on purpose. I like being low. Less things I have to think about. Nothing cluttering my brain. I am 20 and feel behind because I didn't go to college. That don't put you behind, dog. Going to college don't put you ahead, just like it don't put you behind. What you need to do is find what you like and fall into that bracket. And if you are 20, trust me, I just had this conversation with another person. If you are 20 and you are undecided what you want to do with your life, I have given this information to anybody and everybody that has asked me the same question. Go in the military. You won't be behind no more. You'll go in as an E1 or E2, you'll go through boot camp, you'll go through all the stuff, and then you'll be E3. And you'll start getting paid. And you'll be E4, and you'll be E5. Next thing you know, you'll be E9. And you'll be making $60,000, $50,000 a year, and you'll be traveling all over the world on somebody else's dime. Look, you can change your whole life. I'm not a fan of people just dropping and jumping ship to go into the military, but the military is an option for those that didn't want to go to college, don't have a trade, and don't have a job that they want, and tired of living under the same conditions they've been living under. Go in the military. I got 2 sons that went through the military. One is still in. He said he ain't never getting out because he worked for years before he decided to go in, and he was a supervisor at FedEx when he decided to go in. He said, I'm dropping FedEx and I'm going in the military. I said, for real? He said, yep, I want to do something different. And I want them to pay for it. And that's what he did. He in Germany right now, living his best life. He in Germany, living his best life. He just came home. He was home for 9 days. He left, today is Thursday. He left on Tuesday to go back to Germany. Because that's where he's stationed at. He'll be in Germany for, excuse me, for another year. That's him. Changed his whole life because he wanted to, not because he had to. He was still staying in my house, and we was having fun together. He trained like I trained. He did what I did, and the whole 9. But he decided he wanted something different, so he went in the military. I told him, hey, look, handle your business. My other son went in the military years before him and did 6 years in the Navy, then got out and started working for the Navy. He works for the government on a military base. I'm trying to find, and both of my sons are married now. My daughter's the only one that's not married. Man, I be having so many. This is me and both of my sons. Hold up. The one with the white hat on is 33. The other one is 31. The one that's got the white hat on is the one that's in the Army. The other one used to be in the Navy. They both got good jobs. They both doing their thing. And look, it's always an option, bruh. Cartel Bow 7040. Hey, look, man, I got you, dog. Let me see. I want to go to a university, but I don't know what should I choose. My whole thing is study the university. Make sure it offers what you're trying to be. Because I've seen a lot of people go to a college that don't specialize in what they want to go for. And universities are fine, but there's always trade schools too. There's always the 2-year school. The community college, there's always the trade school. Depends on what you want to do. If you know what you want to do, it's easy to figure it out. When did you... I already answered that question. Respect, OG. Mark Tavius, what's good with you? MCM McMutter. I don't know how you say it, but big blessings to you too, player. Yeah, but look, I appreciate y'all being up here, man. I could be up here for a few more minutes. And then I got to go upstairs and take a shower because my wife and my daughter should be home. They went to visit somebody, deliver some presents. Let's see. Thanks for the advice, sir. Hey, look, man, that's all I got. I got good advice for anybody that want to listen. I wish I had a father like you, Coach. Unfortunately, given the circumstances I'm living in, I have to go to the university. I understand. Hey, look, but you got a father like me. You got me. I'll be your part-time father. I'll give out the advice that you need. All you got to do is get online and ask me questions. If you're on Instagram, you can ask me more questions because my name on Instagram is the same as my name here, Coach Carl 757. If you wanted to be personal, put it in my inbox. Coach Carl 757. Hey, look, fathers are only people that offer good advice to their sons and make sure they're going in the right direction and, give them a springboard, give them somebody that they can talk to about things that bother them. You know what I'm saying? So, look, I'm up here right now. I'm 58 years old. I'm old enough to be your dad. I'm not your dad, but I'm old enough to help out. So hit me up if you got some questions. I got some answers. Say boxing keeps youth out of trouble. Correct. There's a lot of young folk, man, that I knew that was in the streets. But when they started boxing and they got to follow them rules of trying to do the right thing with their talent, they gonna get out the streets. They gonna come because they can't fight. I used to suspend people. I had a guy get in a street fight while he was a part of my gym, and some older guy hit him in the eye because he was, pretty much trying to do something he wasn't supposed to do. I suspended him from fighting for 2 fights. We had 2 fights coming up. They were 2 weeks apart. I suspended him, made him help out. Told him if you're gonna fight in the street, you can't fight in the ring. But look, man, I hope y'all having a good day. Hope this Christmas is hitting y'all right where you wanted to hit you at. Sean Longs, what's going on with your homeboy? Hey, man, glad to have you up here, dog. My dude. Man, we just up here having a good time politicking on a Christmas day. I already went for that 4+ mile run this morning. I did a calisthenic workout this morning. And then I went on and hit the block. Willie D is live, boy, you better believe it. Willie D look like me. I don't look like Willie D. Willie D look like me. I'm the better looking of the two of us. I wonder how old Willie D is, man. Let me Google that. Oh, maybe I do look like Willie D. Willie D 59. That means Willie D older than me. Hey, Willie D was born on November the 1st, 1966. I was born on November the 5th, 1967. What? Me and Willie D got the same son? That's why he looked like me. Willie D cool though, man. Ghetto boys for life, bruh. TBGT, thanks again. Hey, look, man, I appreciate it, dog. Any questions you have, man, you can always hit me up. And if you got questions that are personal, go to my Instagram. Want to see my Christmas tree? Yep. My Christmas, man, Christmas. Hey, look, this was my Christmas present from one of my sons. Some 60-pound dumbbells. He knew me. He knew what I needed. I needed them 60s, dog. I ain't had no 60s. Yeah, man. Man. It's been a day, bruh. I'm tired now, man, for real, because after going for that run and then coming home and standing up the whole time while I'm doing this live stream, I ain't sit down. I stood up. They say you was born on November 5th, too? Hey, look, that's what's good. And I'll tell you a funny story. I was born on my mama's birthday. My mama was born November the 5th, 1935. I was born November the 5th, 1967. My oldest son was born November the 5th, 1992. And then my youngest son only missed it by 11 days. He born November the 16th, 1994. My daughter was born 1998. But it's crazy, man, how all of us, me, my mama, and my son, had the same birthday. Them 60s gonna hit different, player. I won't be able to throw them around like I do them 50s. I got them 50s, man. Them 50s popping off. I've been had 50s for like 6, maybe 7 years. My sons bought me them 50s. They bought me 150. One son bought me 150. The other one bought me the other 50. That was my Christmas present about 7 years ago. Now my Christmas present is a set of 60s. And your boy about to tackle them, bro, starting on Monday. Yeah, but I appreciate y'all being up here, man. I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate all the dialogue. Appreciate all the fun we've been having, man. But now I got to get off here. Why? Because I got to go upstairs, take a shower, and get ready to come downstairs for my wife. Them get home and they're going to want to eat dinner and whatever they eating. It don't be what I be eating, but just to sit down and eat with them at the same time is fine. But look, I appreciate y'all. So make sure y'all go back and look at this video. If y'all see something, y'all want to hear it twice, go back and watch the video. Once again, appreciate y'all being up here. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Thank y'all for hitting the subscribe button. Please hit that notification icon so I can be notified every time I drop a new video. Once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 58 is the new 28. Y'all have a blessed day. Have a happy holiday. And I'll be up here again tomorrow. Holla.